Hi. Today I thought I'll speak about something that a lot of the yogis speak about, and that is essence as truth. Do you know how truth feels like? You can actually feel truth. And how do you know anything is true is, well, you have your five senses by which you know things. There's also a certain inner knowing by which you know if something is true or not. Maybe based on past experiences of encountering something to be true, and then you have vetted out, and then you know that, okay, this is true. No matter in different circumstances, still staying true. You can actually feel truth. And in the work that I do, it's my own way of self-maintenance, so that I'm maintaining me, being me, in a peaceful, harmonious way with my environment. I call it Nirbeeja Yoga. That is a way of being in the present moment from nothing. Nothing as the bottom line, baseline, from which anything that is anything can show up and be present as what it is. So it's a way of living life from nothing as a baseline. And from here, from the space of nothing, you can feel rhythms, movements. When you're as still as a lake, the Bible says, be still and you will know. Yeah? Be still and know. I think that's the words. When you're as still as a lake, you can feel the movements of the ripples of the water when the breeze passes through. You can feel the warmth of the sunlight as it shines on the lake's surface. You can notice any leaf that falls on it, any stone that is there in the bottom of the lake can be appreciated. The color of the clouds, the color of the sky as the day moves by can be appreciated. You know if something is disturbing its surface. You know in what way is the disturbance. Is it a stick that's poking on the water, or is it a stone thrown, or is it a feet poking into the water, disturbing the water in its way? But you will know what is disturbing. What is the nature of the disturbance? When you're still, when you're in a kind of a silence that appreciates even the sound of silence. The sound of silence has a sound. When you're as still as that you can listen to the sound of silence, when you can see the colors of the rainbow before any color has begun to find expression, then you notice what is movement, what is good, bad, what is yet to be born, what is dying, what is dead, what is alive, can all be appreciated when in that kind of a stillness, in that kind of a silence, from which you appreciate life. And from there, if one of the first truths you will recognize is the rhythms of your own body. Every cell, every tissue in your body has a breath of its own. Now, just like we have the respiratory rhythms, there is something that animates us as living organisms, which maybe does not animate, say, this camera, and we don't know about its movement. But there are still atoms that are moving in it, atoms and molecules, which gives the phone, the shape of the phone, or the molecules that makes the phone. Yeah. So there is some movement there too. And there's something that makes us move. We can see the movement that is moving us. And that which moves us has a rhythm of its own, expressed through every tissue, every cell, every organ, every aspect of us. And that has us be a living organism. Now in a dead body, you will not see any of these movements because those expressions are not there. Every cell, every tissue has a breath of its own, which animates, which moves the body. And the respiratory rhythm is a coming together of those several rhythms from where, you heard about how respiration happens, right? You inhale oxygen, it goes into your lungs, and then from there it moves to every tissue, every cell. And then from there, with cellular respiration, oxygen is exchanged for carbon dioxide, and the breathing through the cells, through the tissues, brings the carbon dioxide back into the lungs, and then from the lung respiration, carbon dioxide goes out. So that's a movement of respiration. When you can appreciate the rhythms of movement in your tissues and your cells, you appreciate life at a very fine level. That is possible when you come really still. So Nirbeeja Yoga is about what it takes to come to that kind of a stillness, that kind of a silence. And how does life look like? How do you live life being so finely tuned, with being so finely aware of movements of awareness, movements of emotions, movements of thinking, movements of the spirit, as you're interacting with different environments, different people, what comes about, what changes? Like a still lake, you move about, only the lake is moving. So the lake is encountering different people, different environments, and the lake still can appreciate what changes happen, what disturbance happen when different kinds of people, different kinds of environment interact with the still lake. Because the lake can see how it is disturbed, what is disturbing. And in this, one of the things can be appreciated is what is violence, what is non-violence, and what is honor, respect, love. What is peace then? And what does it mean to be connected with yourself, to be connected with earth, to be connected with the universe, to be connected with colors, to be connected with silence? Not only your silence, but other silence. And what does music mean in this? What does dance mean? What does painting mean? What does living mean? Takes on a whole new meaning, a whole new paradigm of what it is, what it means. So I invite you to appreciate what is present in this moment that you can be aware of, because it's the five senses by which you can know anything that is there. And try and inquire into what does truth feel like. When you say truth, how do you recognize truth? Well, recognition could be cognitively through the mind, intellect. But can you feel truth? When you can begin to feel truth, you may be coming a little closer to feeling the rhythms of life in your own body, in your own tissues, to feeling the movement of the breaths through your tissues, through your cells. And that much more closer to what it means to be still and silent. An appreciation of what that even means. Yeah? Thank you for listening.